Welcome back. We are here at the lovely Sunapee Cove Assisted Living Community in Georges Mills, and joining me now is their Executive Director, Pudge Eaton. Thanks so much for hosting us.
Thanks for coming, Elaine.
It is just gorgeous here.
It's beautiful, especially at this time of the year.
Outside, the inside, everybody's so happy. Lunch is going on right now.
Yes,
it's just a great place to be.
It is, and I'm so happy to be here. I've only been here since June, and it's, learning curve. I've been in the assisted living part for 15 years in various roles, so they actually called me to come here.
You were sought out. That's nice. And you're familiar to many areas here.
I've lived in Newbury all my life, so this is very familiar to me. So
that's wonderful. And I'm sure you're recognizing some of the residents as they're coming in.
It was very interesting. That was my biggest fear because when I was in the Upper Valley and all the other places, moving folks in, I got to know them and their families from the start. So coming to a community that was pretty full already, it was like, okay, there's a lot of faces and everything to learn. So families started coming in. I was like, that makes that life so much easier because now I have a face to associate with a resident, and it just made that transition very smooth.
That's terrific. Yeah. Well, let's talk about the levels of care here because there are many.
There are, and we have residents that are very independent and need very little from us. We do their meals, we do their housekeeping, and we can transport to appointments, but some of them still have cars and drive themselves. And then we have other residents who need maybe just a little assist, maybe a standby by the shower, just for that safety piece. A lot of it is the safety piece, and some of it's the safety just knowing that somebody's in the building 24/7.
Right.
And then we have residents that need a little more care, getting from points A to B and back again. And we try to bring some people back on hospice if we can do that and meet their level of care needs. And we're going to be building a little wing, our reflections wing, that will take care of memory care residents. So we'll be able to go to that next step with keeping residents here, hopefully with that dementia, that piece that's very huge in the community today.
Yeah, that's a beautiful staged living because you never need to move.
And that's true. They come into their apartment. The only time they may need to move if their medical condition changes a little bit. So if someone's on the 3rd floor and they may not be able to get downstairs any longer, they may need to move down to the 1st floor. But we try to make it so it's as easy as and simple so that they don't have to do that.
Right, and they're still in familiar surrounds.
Absolutely.
With the same people.
It becomes their home. I mean, because they do bring their own furnishings with them, so that makes it nice. And so a lot of different sized apartments, some overlooking the lake, obviously, some not.
And the couples can live here together too.
Couples do
That's
live
really
here,
nice.
which is very nice. Right now, we currently have 5 couples here.
That's wonderful.
Great. And so we have a variety of ages as well. Our oldest resident is 107.
Wow.
She's amazing. She's truly amazing. And our youngest resident is in their low 70s.
You do a little bit of rehabilitation here too.
We do. If someone falls, we can't prevent falls, but we can, work with them after. So if a resident has a fall, maybe they go out, they have broken a hip, they come, they do their acute rehab. And we are post-acute rehab.
Okay.
So we work very closely with the Lake Sunapee VNA. They can come in, they can do the extra physical therapy that somebody might need after some hip. And even if it's just a little learning tool for them to start using a walker, it's just we can get a doctor's order to do some of that sort of rehab so that, it makes the smooth transition for them.
It absolutely sounds very smooth. Talk about some of the activities that you like around here.
Well, we're working on getting a boat. Hopefully that's coming down the road, a pontoon boat, but we are very lucky that we have a resident family member who has a pontoon boat. So we actually went out on the pontoon boat with our residents. We're going to do it again in the fall when the leaves change. We bring in a lot of extracurricular exercises from the outside so that they keep their interest up, and our activities revolve as our residents revolve. So they may be having a knitting group at some point in time, and then we may not have a knitting group. We bring in a lot of music. from the outside communities. That's one of the things that they really enjoy doing.
Everybody loves
Yep.
music.
And we go out in the van. We have a big van that we can take handicapped residents in as well, so we can put a wheelchair in it.
Yeah.
So we'll take residents, to trips around the lake. We have one scheduled to go to the windmill farm over in Leominster.
Be a nice different one.
Yeah, and they went to the power plant, and some of their activities are actually resident driven. They give Carol ideas, and she just runs with it. So
That's great.
There's a great team here.
Yeah, you're really
Great
catering to the residents' needs as well. So
Absolutely.
super. Well, thank you so much for hosting us. We're going to be here for the next 3 weeks. We're going to get to meet a couple residents and some more of your staff. And thanks so much. Best wishes.
Well, thank you very much for coming.
Take care.